Hey coin lovers! Welcome to the Worth Old Coins channel, your place to discover the hidden value and rare facts about old coins. In today's video we're revealing the top 5 valuable coins, and one of them might just be in your collection. So don't skip this video, let's find out their real worth. Top 1. The Germany 2 euro cent 2002 F coin is a small but historically meaningful piece within the first series of euro coins issued by the Federal Republic of Germany when the euro became the country's official currency in 2002. The F mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Stuttgart Mint, one of the 5 active German mints, each of which places its own identifying letter on the coins it produces. The euro itself had been adopted as an accounting currency in 1999, but physical coins and notes entered circulation on January 1, 2002, replacing the Deutsche Mark and marking a major transition in modern European monetary history. For Germany, a founding member of the Eurozone, the release of these coins represented not only economic integration but also an opportunity to showcase national heritage within a shared European identity. Despite being a low-denomination piece worth only 0.02 euros, the 2 euro cent coin carries cultural, numismatic, and symbolic value. The technical specifications of the coin align with Eurozone standards set by the European Central Bank and the European Commission for all 2-cent coins, ensuring uniformity across member states. The coin is struck from copper-covered steel, giving it a distinctive reddish-brown appearance that closely resembles traditional bronze coins. It has a weight of 3.06 grams, a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.67 millimeters. The edge is smooth but marked with a fine groove, distinguishing it from the 1 cent, plain edge, and the 5 cent, smooth with a thicker feel coins. The composition of copper-coated steel allows durability while reducing minting costs, a practical consideration for a denomination that circulates heavily in everyday commerce. On the obverse, national side, of the 2002 F2 cent coin, Germany chose to feature the oak twig motif, a deeply rooted national symbol of stability, endurance, and natural strength. This design was created by artist Rolf Lederbogen and continues the tradition of the oak leaf that had long been used on German Pfennig coins prior to the euro. The single twig with oak leaves conveys continuity from the Deutsche Mark era, bridging the old national currency with the new European system. Surrounding the oak twig are the 12 stars of the European Union, arranged in a circular pattern to symbolize unity and solidarity among member states. At the bottom of the design is the mint mark F, identifying the Stuttgart Mint. This subtle detail is significant for collectors, since Germany's multiple mints, A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg, allow for variations that can be studied and collected in sets. The reverse, common side, of the coin shared by all Eurozone countries was designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix. It features a globe in the lower right corner with the European continent clearly visible, including non-EU countries, to emphasize openness and global interconnection. Lines connect the globe with the 12 stars of the European Union, arranged in a semicircle to represent harmony and shared destiny. The numeral 2 is boldly inscribed, with the words Euro cent written beside it. The small letter LL, the designer's initials, can be found near the right-hand edge of the globe. This side provides visual continuity across all member states' coins, ensuring that despite differences on the obverse, the euro remains a unified currency system. The 2002 F issue belongs to the very first year of euro circulation, which makes it historically important. Germany minted euro coins dated 1999, 2000, and 2001 in preparation for the launch, but only those dated 2002 actually entered circulation on the official changeover date. As such, the 2002 dated coins mark the true beginning of the euro era in everyday transactions. The Stuttgart Mint produced millions of 2-cent coins in 2002, ensuring wide availability, but because collectors often preserve the earliest issues in uncirculated or proof condition, high-quality examples remain desirable. In terms of mintage and collectability, the 2002 F2 cent coin is common in circulation and generally holds only face value in worn condition. However, coins preserved in uncirculated (UNC) or brilliant uncirculated (BU) quality are more sought after, especially by collectors attempting to complete sets of all 5 German mint marks. Proof versions struck for collectors also exist and can fetch higher premiums depending on condition and demand. Since euro collectors often focus on assembling full country and mint mark series, the F mint mark 2002 coin is necessary for completing a German typeset. From a cultural and historical perspective, the 2002 F coin represents both Germany's national identity and its commitment to European integration. The oak twig ties the coin to Germany's deep cultural heritage and past currency traditions, while the common reverse and the use of stars symbolize shared European values. The fact that Germany maintains 5 minting facilities is itself a reflection of the country's federal structure and its long minting tradition, ensuring that local history continues to play a role even in a pan-European currency system. In summary, the Germany 2 euro cent 2002 F coin is a copper-plated steel piece measuring 18.75 millimeters, weighing 3.06 g, with a grooved edge. The obverse, designed by Rolf Lederbogen, shows an oak twig surrounded by the EU stars, with the F mint mark identifying the Stuttgart mint. The reverse, by Luc Luix, displays the globe, EU stars denomination, and the word euro cent issued in the very first year of euro circulation. It holds historical significance as a foundation of the new currency era. While common in circulation, uncirculated and proof strikes are valued by collectors, particularly those assembling mint mark-specific sets. Ultimately, this coin embodies Germany's balance of honoring national tradition while contributing to the collective identity of the European Union. Top 2. The Germany 2 euro cent 2009 D coin is part of the small denomination euro coinage of the Federal Republic of Germany, and it represents a continuation of the country's integration into the Eurozone monetary system while still preserving its own distinct national identity through the obverse design. The D mint mark on this coin indicates that it was struck at the Munich Mint, Bayerisches Hauptmünzamt, one of Germany's 5 active mints that each contribute to the production of circulating coins. Euro coins are unique in that their reverse, common side, is the same across all Eurozone member states, symbolizing unity, while the obverse, national side, highlights the cultural or historic identity of the issuing nation. The 2 euro cent is one of the lowest value denominations in the system, worth euro 0.02, and while it circulates widely in everyday transactions, it also plays an important role in numismatics due to the variety of mint marks, years, and conditions in which it can be collected. In terms of physical characteristics, the German 2 euro cent 2009 D coin is identical in specifications to all 2-cent coins across the Eurozone. It is struck from copper-plated steel, giving it its characteristic reddish-brown color reminiscent of traditional bronze coins. Though it is magnetic due to its steel core, the coin has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.67 millimeters, and a weight of 3.06 grams. Its edge is smooth but contains a fine groove, a subtle detail that distinguishes it from the plain-edged 1 cent and the larger 5 cent, which has a smoother feel with greater thickness. These physical features were carefully standardized to ensure that coins of different denominations could be easily identified both by touch and by machine in vending systems across Europe. On the obverse, national side, the 2009 D coin bears the German design featuring an oak twig, created by artist Rolf Lederbogen. The oak motif is a deeply meaningful German symbol, representing strength, endurance, and natural heritage. T was carried over from Germany's old Pfennig coins of the Deutsche Mark era, particularly the 1, 2, and 5 Pfennigs, thereby creating a sense of continuity between the old national currency and the new euro system. The twig features several leaves and an acorn surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, signifying solidarity among member states. Beneath the design is the D mint mark, identifying the Munich Mint as the place of origin, along with the date 2009 at the bottom, which is part of the early years of euro coin production. This mint mark system, A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, J for Hamburg, makes German coins especially interesting to collectors since every year's issue can be sought in 5 variations. The reverse, common side, of the coin, designed by Belgian engraver Luc Luix, shows a stylized globe highlighting Europe's position in relation to Africa and Asia. Lines extend from the globe outward, connecting to the 12 EU stars, symbolizing communication cooperation and Europe's global role. To the left, the large numeral 2 indicates the denomination, accompanied by the words euro cent written in smaller letters. Near the right side of the globe, the designer's initials LL can be seen, a subtle signature incorporated into all euro coins of his design. This side is uniform across all Eurozone members, underscoring the idea of a single shared currency. The 2009 D issue is not particularly rare, as the 2-cent denomination is struck in large quantities to meet circulation needs. Millions of examples were produced at the Munich Mint, ensuring wide availability. However, the coin gains numismatic significance for collectors who specialize in German coins with their different mint marks. As with most euro coinage, coins in regular circulation condition are typically worth only face value. However, examples in uncirculated, UNC, or brilliant uncirculated, BU, quality, as well as proof strikes issued in collector sets can hold higher value. Collectors assembling complete mint mark sets of German euro coins from each year require the D mint mark to complete their 2009 series, which adds to its collectability. From a historical and cultural standpoint, this coin embodies Germany's balance between its own traditions and its place within the larger European Union. The oak twig links the coin to Germany's national history and currency heritage, while the stars of the EU and the common reverse side emphasize European unity. By 2009, the euro had already become firmly established as the currency of daily life, having replaced the Deutsche Mark 7 years earlier, and the coins had come to symbolize not just financial transactions but also political and cultural belonging within the eurozone. In summary, the Germany 2 euro cent 2009 D coin is a copper-plated steel coin weighing 3.06 g, measuring 18.75 millimeters in diameter, and featuring a grooved smooth edge. The obverse, by Rolf Lederbogen, shows an oak twig surrounded by 12 EU stars, with the date 2009 and the D mint mark of the Munich Mint. The reverse, by Luke Lewix, depicts a globe with EU stars and the denomination 2 euro cent. While common in circulation, high-quality uncirculated and proof examples are sought by collectors, especially those completing mint mark sets. T is a small yet significant coin that connects Germany's rich numismatic tradition to its role in the shared European project. Top 3. The Germany 2 euro cent 2011 G coin is a small but culturally significant piece of the euro currency system, minted in the Federal Republic of Germany as part of the nation's contribution to the broader eurozone. The letter G, stamped on the coin, identifies its origin at the Karlsruhe Mint, one of Germany's 5 official mints, the others being Berlin, A, Munich, D, Stuttgart, F, and Hamburg, J. Each mint issues coins with its own identifying mark, making Germany unique among Eurozone countries and adding an extra layer of collectability for numismatists who enjoy assembling mint mark sets. The year 2011 marked nearly a decade since the official launch of euro notes and coins in 2002, and by this time the euro had become a deeply entrenched symbol of European unity and daily life. Even though the 2-cent denomination is a very small value coin, 2 cents, it is important both for circulation and for collectors, reflecting Germany's history, heritage, and role within the European Union. In terms of technical specifications, the 2011 G2 euro cent coin conforms to all standard requirements established by the European Central Bank to maintain uniformity across the eurozone. It is made of copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish-bronze appearance, though its magnetic steel core is easily detectable by vending machines. The coin has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.67 millimeters, and weighs 3.06 grams. Its edge is smooth but marked with a fine continuous groove, a distinct feature that separates it from the 1-cent coin, smooth edge without a groove, and the 5-cent coin, larger and heavier. These physical details are part of the deliberate design to make denominations easy to recognize by touch and to function correctly in coin handling machines across Europe. The obverse, national side, of the coin features the oak twig design, created by German artist Rolf Lederbogen. This simple but powerful image has been a long-standing national symbol, representing stability, endurance, and strength. The oak motif was inherited from the designs of the former German Pfennig coins used during the Deutsche Mark era, particularly the 1, 2, and 5 Pfennig coins, ensuring continuity between Germany's old national currency and the euro. The design includes a sprig with oak leaves and an acorn, surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, representing unity among the member states. Beneath the motif lies the mint mark G, identifying the Karlsruhe Mint. Along with the year 2011, the German decision to maintain 5 mint marks allows collectors to track coins not only by year but also by place of minting, an element that enhances numismatic value and adds depth to the collecting experience. The reverse, common side, of the coin was designed by Belgian engraver Luke Lewix, whose initials, LL, can be seen near the globe design. This side is uniform across all Eurozone countries to ensure a sense of shared currency identity. It features a globe positioned at the lower right, showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, symbolizing openness and interconnectedness. Lines radiate outward from the globe, connecting to the 12 EU stars, a motif meant to highlight harmony and Europe's global role. The large numeral 2 and the words Eurocent dominate the left side, making the denomination easily recognizable. The common reverse reflects the euro's dual nature, while each country highlights its own identity on the obverse. The reverse embodies collective European unity. In 2011, Germany produced vast quantities of 2-cent coins across all its mints to meet circulation demand, meaning the 2011 G coin is not rare in everyday use. However, for numismatists, these coins gain importance because of their mint mark. Collectors often seek to complete sets containing all 5 mint marks, A, D, F, G, J for each year of issue. While the circulation strike coins generally hold only their face value of 2 cents when worn, examples preserved in uncirculated UNC or brilliant uncirculated BU condition are more desirable and can fetch modest premiums. Special proof coins with mirror-like finishes were also issued in 2011 for collectors, usually packaged in official sets. These proofs can hold much higher value depending on condition, packaging, and demand, often ranging in the 2 to 5 euros range per coin, far above their face value, though still affordable compared to rarer euro issues. From a historical and cultural perspective, the 2011 G coin demonstrates Germany's ongoing participation in the shared European project while continuing to celebrate its national identity. The oak twig is not only a symbol of nature and strength, but also an enduring reminder of Germany's coinage history, bridging the Deutsche Mark with the euro. The EU stars and the common reverse design highlight the coin's dual role as both a national emblem and a European one. By 2011, the euro had already weathered almost a decade of circulation, and the debt crises facing parts of the eurozone gave the currency additional political and economic weight. Even the smallest denominations, such as the 2 cent, represented more than just monetary value. They were part of a collective system symbolizing unity, cooperation, and resilience. In summary, the Germany 2 euro cent 2011 G coin is a copper-plated steel circulation coin weighing 3.06 G and measuring 18.75 millimeters in diameter with a grooved smooth edge. The obverse, designed by Rolf Lederbogen, shows an oak twig surrounded by 12 EU stars, with the year 2011 and the G mint mark of the Karlsruhe Mint. The reverse, designed by Luke Lewix, depicts a globe with EU stars, radiating lines, the denomination 2, and the inscription Eurocent. While very common in circulation, it holds numismatic value for collectors who pursue complete German mintmark sets or uncirculated and proof quality issues. As such, this coin is more than a tiny unit of currency. It is a piece of Europe's shared history and Germany's cultural legacy, linking the past with the present through symbolism, design, and continued circulation. Top 4. The 2 euro cent coin from Germany, dated 2011 with mintmark F, is part of the standard euro coinage issued after the introduction of the euro currency in 2002, and it continues to play an important role in both commerce and numismatics. This coin, while small in denomination, carries with it a significant history of design, economic purpose, and cultural meaning. The coin has a face value of 0.02 euros, 2 euro cents, and it belongs to the first tier of euro coins that include the 1, 2, and 5 cent pieces, all of which share a common design theme chosen across the Eurozone to symbolize unity, stability, and continuity, while allowing each member state to portray their own national symbols on the reverse side. The 2 euro cent coin, specifically minted in Stuttgart, Germany, is identified by the mint mark F, which is one of the 5 official mints of Germany responsible for striking euro coins. Each mint in Germany has its own identifying letter: A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. This mint mark not only denotes the place of minting, but also helps numismatists and collectors distinguish between different issues and varieties of German euro coins, which in turn affects rarity, collectability, and value over time. The obverse side of the German 2 euro cent 2011 F coin carries the national design, which in Germany's case depicts the Brandenburg Gate, one of the most iconic monuments in German history and culture. The Brandenburg Gate is located in Berlin and has stood for centuries as a symbol of unity, division, and ultimately reunification. It was originally commissioned by King Frederick William II of Prussia in the 18th century and has since become one of the most recognized landmarks in Europe. On the German euro coins, the design was created by artist Reinhard Heinsdorf, who chose to show the Brandenburg Gate in a simplified yet elegant style. The perspective of the gate emphasizes its neoclassical columns and its wide central arch, symbolizing the openness and unity of the European continent. Around the edge of the obverse side are the 12 stars of the European Union, which are arranged in a circular pattern to signify harmony, unity, and solidarity among the member states. Beneath the gate is the year of issue, in this case 2011, and just above or beside it is the mint mark F indicating Stuttgart. The reverse side of the coin is common to all Eurozone countries and features the universal design created by Luke Lewix, a Belgian artist who won the competition to design the common sides of euro coins. On the reverse of the 2 euro cent coin, one sees a globe that shows a map of Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, symbolizing Europe's global connections. To the right side of the globe are 6 diagonal lines, each ending in a star representing the European Union's flag and the idea of communication, integration, and movement across borders. The value of the coin, 2 euro cent, is clearly marked on the left side, making it easy to identify for practical use. This reverse design ties the coin into the greater Eurozone monetary system and ensures that, despite different national obverse designs, all euro coins remain instantly recognizable across member states. In terms of technical specifications, the German 2 euro cent coin from 2011 F is struck in copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish appearance that resembles bronze. The coin weighs 3.06 grams, has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, and a thickness of about 1.67 millimeters. Its edge is smooth but carries a continuous groove, which helps distinguish it from other similar-sized coins by touch, especially useful for the visually impaired. These technical details are strictly regulated by the European Central Bank and the European Commission to ensure uniformity across all Eurozone countries, allowing the coins to circulate freely without confusion. The historical and economic significance of the 2011 F2 euro cent coin lies not only in its role as everyday currency but also in its symbolic value. By 2011, the euro had already been in circulation for nearly a decade, and Germany, as the largest economy in the European Union, was one of its strongest backers. The presence of the Brandenburg Gate on German euro coins was particularly poignant, as it reminded both Germans and Europeans of the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 and the subsequent reunification of Germany, a major step toward European unity. The year 2011 itself was marked by significant events in Europe and the world, such as the continuing effects of the global financial crisis and the European sovereign debt crisis, which placed renewed attention on the role of the euro as a symbol of stability. Coins minted during this period therefore carry an additional layer of historical context, as they were used daily by millions of citizens during a time of economic challenge and resilience. From a numismatic perspective, collectors often seek out coins by year and mint mark, and the 2011 F issue holds particular interest. As part of the full German mint mark series, collectors often attempt to complete sets of German euro coins by obtaining each mint's version for every year, which makes the F. Stuttgart mint mark an essential component of such collections. While the 2011 F2 euro cent coin is not particularly rare in circulation as millions were minted for regular use, its condition can significantly affect its value. Coins in circulated condition are typically worth only face value, 0.02 euros, but uncirculated or proof specimens can fetch a premium, especially when part of official mint sets. German mints also produce annual collector sets and proof versions of euro coins, which are struck with special care and packaged for collectors. These proof coins are struck with polished dies on specially prepared blanks, giving them a mirror-like finish that is highly valued by numismatists. The cultural importance of the 2 euro cent coin in Germany should not be underestimated either. Despite its small monetary value, it represents a piece of national identity within the larger European framework. The Brandenburg Gate, prominently displayed on the obverse, is not just a national monument but also a European symbol of peace, freedom, and unity. Its use on the coin ensures that even in everyday transactions, citizens are reminded of the historical journey Germany has taken from division to reunification, and from national currency, the Deutsche Mark, to shared European currency, the euro. The coin thus serves as a miniature ambassador of German heritage and European cooperation. Another dimension worth exploring is the economic debate around small denomination coins like the 2 euro cent. In several Eurozone countries, there have been discussions about abolishing the 1 and 2 cent coins due to their low value and high production costs. Critics argue that these coins often end up unused or discarded, leading to inefficiency. However, Germany has consistently supported keeping these smaller denominations in circulation, valuing their role in precise pricing and consumer fairness. Therefore, the 2011 F2 euro cent coin is also a part of this broader economic and political discussion, symbolizing Germany's stance on maintaining the full spectrum of euro denominations. In conclusion, the 2011 F2 euro cent coin from Germany is more than just a small copper-plated piece of metal. Top 5. The 2 euro cent Germany 2002 G coin is a small denomination coin from the very first year of euro circulation, and it carries with it both historical and numismatic importance, even though it is of low face value. The euro was officially launched in electronic form in 1999, but coins and banknotes entered into public circulation on 1 January 2002, replacing the former national currencies of the Eurozone countries, and in Germany, the euro replaced the Deutsche Mark. The coin in question, the 2 euro cent minted in 2002 with the mint mark G, Karlsruhe Mint, is struck from copper-plated steel, which gives it a reddish-brown appearance resembling the earlier Pfennig coins used in Germany before the euro era. This coin weighs 3.06 grams, measures 18.75 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of approximately 1.67 millimeters, with an edge that is smooth but contains a unique groove around it, making it distinguishable by touch from the smaller 1 cent coin. The obverse side, the German national side. The design features an oak twig with 2 leaves and 1 acorn. A motif that has been a long-standing symbol in German coinage. The oak leaf represents strength, endurance and growth, values that Germany has historically associated with its currency. This design is directly inspired by the earlier Deutsche Mark coins, particularly the 1 Pfennig and 1 Deutsche Mark issues, symbolizing continuity between Germany's monetary past and its new role within the European Union. Around this oak twig, 12 stars of the European Union are placed in a circular formation, along with the year of issue, 2002, and the mint mark G, which identifies that the coin was struck in Karlsruhe, one of the 5 official German mints responsible for euro coinage production. The reverse side, common European side, was designed by Belgian artist Luc Louix, and it shows a globe that highlights Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, alongside the denomination 2 eurocent and the 12 EU stars, signifying unity and cooperation among member states. Because 2002 was the inaugural year of the euro's physical circulation, coins from this year are historically significant, though not necessarily rare, as they were struck in very large quantities to ensure smooth transition and sufficient supply for daily transactions. Specifically, millions of 2-cent coins were minted at Karlsruhe. So circulated examples are common and generally hold only face value in normal condition. However, for collectors, uncirculated or proof versions of the 2002 G issue carry higher value, particularly when preserved in mint sets that include all German denominations and mint marks from that year. These coins also carry educational and symbolic weight as they reflect Germany's integration into the Eurozone, the continuation of national heritage symbols like the oak leaf, and the collaborative artistry of the European coin program. The 2 eurocent Germany 2002 G coin, while small in size and value, thus represents a key piece of the broader story of European monetary unification, bridging the history of the Deutsche Mark and the modern euro, and for collectors, it stands as both a tangible artifact of a historic financial transition and a reminder of Germany's role within the European Union's shared currency system. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.